Starting now. New update? Ah, I didn't see about that. Well, okay. How long is it gonna take? $9 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 1 minute, 2 minutes. Ah. Yeah, it's not taking that long. It's okay. It's fine. Also, yes, I totally have been playing the Pikmin 3 demo again because of Pikmin 4, and I don't have Pikmin 3 Deluxe. Only the original Pikmin 3, and I don't feel like digging up my Wii U. That was okay. So I've seen a billion Let's Plays of this. You watching have probably seen a billion Let's Plays of this. But I've never actually played this game for myself. So I figured let's change that. Finally. You know what? Excuse me. I'm choking on some of the chocolate I had earlier. Also, I can't really hear. I can turn on my headphones, I guess. Yeah, I figured it's about time to change this. Because, I forget how far I've played, but definitely not all the way through. I think furthest maybe to the first Bowser. Maybe. I think I did. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. But definitely not all the way through, I could say that much. I remember I tried to do the wing cap course. You know, tried to get all the red coins in that. The one where you unlock, in which you unlock the wing cap, I believe. The Switch course. Ciao, you've reached Princess Toadstool's castle via a warp pipe. Using the controller is a piece of cake. Press B to jump and Y to attack. Y? Press A to read signs, too. Use the L stick to move Mario around. Now, head for the castle. Thanks, Adam. Now, get going. Princess Toadstool's castle is just ahead. You don't say. Press B to jump, Z, L to crouch, A to read a sign, and Y to punch or grab something. Press Y again to throw something you're holding. Whoop, woohoo! Ah, come on, I gotta get that triple jump down. There we go. Gonna need that eventually. The dive. It's like Sunshine, except you can't get stopped by Lakitu. Or Lakitu. However you want to say it. Good afternoon. The Lakitu Bros here. Reporting live from just outside the princess's castle. Mario has just arrived on the scene, and we'll be filming the action live as he enters the castle and pursues the missing Power Stars. A seasoned cameraman will be shooting from the recommended angle, but you can change the camera angle with R. If you can't adjust the view any further, we'll buzz. Well, I didn't know Lakitu had built-in buzzers. To take a look at the surroundings, stop and tilt R forward. Press B to resume play. Switch camera modes with the R button. Signs along the way will review these instructions. For now, reporting live, this has been Lakitu Brothers. Or Bros. Wait, did my momentum continue from there? Yeah, I can't keep hopping like in Sunshine. But that's okay, because I also can't drag along in the water like in Sunshine. I can't water slide. Excuse me, so it's fine. These controls do kind of feel a little weird. Welcome. No one's home. Now scram. And don't come back. Oh, hello, invisible guy who's now visible. to him. There. Totally was not first time I've heard that. I mean, well, obviously because I've heard it in this game before, but also Luigi's Mansion. Also, I was trying to set that up as a joke of like, oh yeah, I've totally haven't heard that before. In Luigi's Mansion, definitely not. Definitely wasn't the first time I heard that in was Luigi's Mansion. Am I glad to see you, the princess, and I, and well, everybody. We're all trapped in the castle walls. Bowser has stolen the castle stars, and he's using their power to create his own world in the paintings and walls. Imagine getting infinite power, and you're just like, yeah, I'm gonna make a world in this wall. Please recover the power stars. As you find them, you can use their power to open the doors that Bowser has sealed. There are 4 rooms on the first floor, starting the one with the painting of Bob-omb inside. With the painting of Bob-omb inside. So just one. There's more than one Bob-omb. You know that, right? It should be of awe. It's the only room that Bowser hasn't sealed. Why? When you collect 8 power stars, you'll be able to open the door with the biggest star. The princess must be inside. That's so optimistic. Surely she's just right down the corner. Definitely. It's not going to be a whole thing. See, there's multiple Bob-ombs on that painting. What are you talking about? Painting of Bob-omb. Big Bob-omb on the summit. All right. Wow, you're smack in the middle of the battlefield. You'll find the power stars that Bowser stole inside the painting worlds. First, talk to the Bob-omb buddy. Press A to talk. He'll certainly help you out, and so will his comrades in other areas. To read signs, stop, face them, and press... Yeah, I know, I already read a sign. Press A or B to scroll ahead. You can talk to some other characters and face them. Press A. Yes, I have done that. Hello. Watch out, if you wander around here, you are liable to be plastered by a water bomb. Well, good thing I won't be watered by a plaster bomb. That'd be messy. Those enemy Bob-ombs love to fight, and they're always finding ways to attack. This meadow has become a battlefield ever since the big Bob-omb got his paws on the power star. Can you recover the star for us? Cross the bridge and go left up the path and find Bob-omb. Wait. Oh, big Bob-omb. It's like, my brain registered that wasn't just Bob-omb, but it was like, wait. What is it? The Bob-omb's star? Or no, big Bob-omb. Right. Please come back to me after you've retrieved the power star. I can't do that. It'll kick me out the level. I have to talk to you later. There. Why is it so hard to talk to people? Oh, wait, because it is. Because real life is hard to talk to people. Anyway, hey, you. It's dangerous ahead, so listen up. Take my advice. Cross the 2 bridges ahead, then watch for falling water bombs. The big Bob-omb at the top of the mountain is very powerful. Don't let him grab you. We're Bob-omb buddies, and we're on your side. You can talk to us whenever you like. How about now? Now, of course, he's got the same thing to say. Yeah, sorry if it annoys anyone reading the dialogue, because you've probably seen a billion other Let's Plays read the dialogue. I haven't. I think most of the people I watch are just like, yeah, I've already seen this all. I'm just going to go past the dialogue. Everyone's already seen the dialogue. You punch enemies and knock them down. Press Y to knock them down. Press B to jump, Y to punch. Press B, then Y to kick. Pick something up, yes. What about this sign? Hello? To read a sign? Like I'm doing now? Stand in front of it and press A, just like you did just now. Thanks. When you want to talk to a Koopa Troopa or other animal. Animal? Animal. Stand right in front of it. Please recover the stars that were stolen by Bowser in this course. I'll do it just for you, sign. Let me... That doesn't knock him down, that kills him. What do you mean, knock him down? Makes it sound like it's a stun move. Just read the sign. So Darko, then use L this camera recommended for normal play. You change the angles by tilting R. If you press R, you switch to Mario's camera, which is directly behind him. Press R again to return to Lakitu's camera. Hold back. Just use after to use Lakitu or Mario's view. Okay, so we do that. Do this. I can over the shoulder. And thankfully, Mario's head isn't as gigantic as Conker's. That was so... Okay, should it start ranting about other games right now? It's the first level. I shouldn't get into stuff like that, but... Man, that was annoying. Was just trying to look around, and you can't see anything because Conker's gigantic head is in the way. The camera is so zoomed up. Zoomed in. Anyway. I'm just trying to get a feel for how the camera works. Oh, why can't I go that way, huh? What's that way? Why does the camera not want to go that way? Were you afraid of, Lackey 2? What's over there? What are you trying to not show me? Oh, I did. Oh yeah, isn't the first Bob-omb Buddy supposed to open the cannon? I have not done such, I suppose. Judging by the cover, that was the Bob-omb Buddy. I shouldn't be picking up coins. I don't need coins. I'm not going for that yet. And I don't know when I will, because you know, I don't know. I don't know when the best times to do it would be. Hey, what? Take that! No. Okay, that's fair. I didn't want to take it either. Sign. Beware of chain chomp, extreme danger. Get tilt and close R for a better look. Scary, huh? See the red coin on top of the stake? When you collect 8 of them, the power star will appear in the metal across the bridge. It's funny how the sign knows that. Ow! I didn't think you could reach. I should have been faster. Yeah, okay. I was gonna do that before I got interrupted by Lackey 2 on the bridge in front of the castle, and then I forgot to do it when I got control back. Nope, not off the wall. Hey, what are you saying? Nope, don't climb the sign. No visitor allowed by decree of the big Bob-omb. I shall never surrender my stars, for they hold the power of the castle in their glow. They were a gift from Bowser, the Koopa King himself, and they lie well hidden within my realm. Not a whisper of their whereabouts shall leave my lips. Oh, alright, perhaps one hint. Heed the stars' names at the beginning of the course. The one hint he gives me is the hint that'll give me hints for other stars. Good job. Also, there's a sign just over there that's like, hey, get 8 red coins. That'll get you a star. It's like, yeah, well hidden. And you left the sign up. Or maybe someone else. Maybe there was some trader that put up the sign. I don't know. Shouldn't think too hard about it. It's a Mario game. It's not like they thought about it themselves. Oh yeah, can I... Yeah, that's right. There, you're just gonna tell me about the cannon. You could grab onto the edge of a cliff or ledge with your fingertips and hang down from it. Yeah, unlike Banjo in the first Banjo. Which I have no problem with, because the game is designed around the fact that you can't do that, but, you know, I prefer having ledge grab to not having ledge grab. To drop from the edge, either tilt the L stick in front in the direction of Mario's back, or press the ZL button. To get up onto the ledge, either tilt the L stick forward, or press B as soon as you grab the ledge to climb up quickly. Oh, a quick climb, that's cool. I'm basically going to be taking every opportunity I can to practice the triple jump, because I know it will be useful. And coins. Oh yeah, that's right, I got hurt. I forget what hurt me, but I got hurt. I already forgot. Hey dude, I would be up there already if I could turn easily while trying to do a triple jump. You know, let me just do that. It's easier. It's in my sunshine reflexes. I'm the Big Bob-omb, Lord of all blasting matter, King of kabooms the world over. How dare you scale my mountain? By what right do you set foot on my imperial mountaintop? Yeah, nice place you got here. It's a whole bunch of grass and dirt. Very regal. You may have eluded my guards, but you'll never escape my grasp. And you'll never take away my power star. I hereby challenge you, Mario. If you want the star I hold, you must prove yourself in battle. Can you pick me up from the back and hurl me to this royal turf? I think that you cannot. Okay, but Get over here, then. Sorry, I got thrown off because I could swear I saw low poly Yep, low poly Mario. You know, render distance Mario, and then he quickly became regular Mario. You know, the model we're used to seeing, not the low poly one for distance and saving resources and stuff that I'm pretty sure has been popping in. Do you want to stop? No! Throw me off! No, it resets. Don't do it. See, I'm a nice guy. I give you hints too. Well, don't throw me off. No. Come on. At least I don't have to stop to come to a dead stop to attempt to grab things. Oh, I see. He's got like a system in place to prevent you from just being too good. You have to let him stop and you have to stop and let him start walking forward before you can get him again. What? Can it be that a pipsqueak like you has defused the Bob-omb King? You might be fast enough to ground me, but you'll have to pick up the pace if you want to take King Bowser by the tail. Well, if he hollers, I'll have to let him go, so I don't know how that'll work out for me. Methinks my troops could learn a lesson from you. Here is your star, as promised, Mario. If you want to see me again, select this star from the menu. For now, farewell. Imagine that being your dying words. If you want to see me again, just play this mission again. I mean, my headcanon is that when Bob-ombs blow up, they just vanish and they come back somewhere else. I guess I'll save and continue, sure. You've recovered one of the stolen power stars. Now you can open some of the sealed doors in the castle. Really? I thought they took more than just the one. Try the princess's room on the second floor, and the room with the painting of Womp's fortress on floor 1. Well, how will I know which door that is until I open it, huh? Schrodinger's Mario 64 Power Star door. I didn't mean to say Mario, and then it's like, oh wait. How can I fix the sentence? Yeah, Mario 64. That's not better. Mario's troops are still getting powers. Bowser's troops, not Mario's troops. Mario doesn't have troops. He's a one-man army. Two-man army, because Luigi. Maybe 3 if Yoshi, but I'm not going to keep going up there. Bowser's troops are still gaining power, so you can't give up. Give up. Save us, Mario. Keep searching for the stars. Who's talking to me? I guess it's supposed to be Peach. Yeah, like I was saying, I don't buy into the headcanon that when Bob-ombs explode, they die. Which, I guess technically it's not headcanon, because Origami King says that that's what happens, but since when do we listen to the writing of modern Paper Mario? We're peace-loving Bob-ombs, so we don't use cannons. But if you like to blast off, we don't mind. Help yourself. We'll prepare all of the cannons in this course for you to use. Bon voyage. Yeah, because, you know, if it's like, oh, well, if you go for Origami King, they die when they explode. Yeah, well, you know what other Paper Mario games say? They explode and come back perfectly fine. So you can't go off at just one Paper Mario. Ready to blast off? Come on, hop in the cannon. You can reach the star on the floating islands by using the 4 cannons. Oh, we have to use all 4. Use the L stick to aim, then press B to fire. If you're handy, you can grab onto trees or poles to land. Yeah, because, you know, grabbing something and exerting force onto your hands and fingers and, you know, the joints in your arm. Totally better than just landing on the ground. What star was this? I forgot the foot race with Coop with the Quick. I'm going the wrong way. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, because like in you know, the first Paper Mario 1000 Year Door, you get Bob-omb partners whose field abilities are to explode. And you know what happens? They come back. So would not let one Paper Mario determine the entire canon of Bob-ombs. I can't hit this yet, can I? No. Are you a hint as to what this is? Let me get some water, jeez. There's special caps in the red, green, and blue blocks. Step on the switches in the hidden courses to activate the cap blocks. Alright, I'll find them eventually. That's a nice throwback to Super Mario World. Having the yeah. I didn't need to, but I want to. I'm not getting your star yet, Chain Chomp. You can shut up. I'm gonna do it in order. I don't care what everyone else does. I don't care that everyone else gets that first. Excuse me. Oh, wait, I'm going the wrong way again. Is this the fastest way to go? It feels like the fastest way to go. To dive and then undive. I don't know what speedrunners do. I haven't seen a speedrun since that one, like... I forget if it was Coliseum... Runaway Guys Coliseum 1 or Coliseum 2, but that was the last time I saw Mario 64 speedrun. Hey Mario, is it true that you beat Big Bob-omb? Cool. You must be strong and pretty fast. So how fast are you anyway? Fast enough to beat me? Koopa the Quick? I don't think so. Just try me. How about a race to the mountaintop where the Big Bob-omb was? What do you say? When I say go, let the race begin. Ready? Are you gonna say? Do I have to say? I have to say it? That's not what you said. Go. And then he gets a slight head start. We don't start immediately on go, and then he gets a slight head start. Like, wow, thanks, real fair, buddy. Watch out for the chain shop. Don't get hit by the chain shop, Koopa the Quick. We're competitors, but I don't want you to get eaten by a chain chomp. Do chain chomps eat people? I imagine they enjoy chewing more than they enjoy swallowing. Was that slowdown? Yeah, I feel like they're all bite, no swallow. They don't eat anything. They just like to chew. Cause I don't know. I guess that's more me thinking like, well, chain chomps are, you know, they're like just giant cannonballs with teeth. They don't have stomachs. But I guess again that's like thinking too hard about Mario logic. It's just like, you know, it's whatever. If they say chain chomps can eat, they can eat. If they say they don't need to eat, I guess that's how it is too. Sure are. You're gonna wait a while for you to come back, huh? Catching up. I didn't even take the shortcut. I know the shortcut exists, and I didn't want to use it. Because I knew I wouldn't have to, because this one's easy. But I'm not looking forward to the one on Tiny Huge Island. Puff! Whoa! You really are fast. A human blur. There you go. You've won it. Fair and square. You heard him. I've won it. What what's the fastest anyone's ever gotten up there legitimately? But that's probably part of 100% speedrun. It's probably like the fastest way possible up, you know, fastest way humanly possible without cheating. Probably part of 100% speedrun. Shoot to the island in the sky. It's a good thing we're not shooting towards the wheel in the sky. I hear it keeps on turning. This is not even the right cannon. Whee! I like how on takeoff he's like, woohoo! And then he starts screaming on the way down. It's like mistakes were made. It reminds me of the time I went on a very, very short zip line. And I was just like, oh, I made a mistake. I feel like I'm falling and dying, and I don't like this. But I couldn't get off because it's a zip line. You can't just get off a zip line. Is this the island in the sky? Is this? Yeah, because that's right. It's in this box. If I can get there. Wow, it's a star. I didn't expect that in a box. I'm kind of curious how long that star took me. You've recovered 3 power stars. Now you can open any door with a 3 on its star. Wow. Mathematical. I feel like I'm wasting too much time trying to be funny. You can come and go over the courses as you please. Enemies are even meaner, so be careful. Find the 8 red coins. I will. Why do I feel like one's over here? But it's not. Ow. You know, I'm gonna try to not be too mad about how the camera can't turn all the way around. Because that's, you know, that's Sunshine I'm thinking of that does that, you know? It doesn't have to be this game. This game doesn't have to be like that. You know, it doesn't have to be like Banjo either. Oh, I tried to dive and it didn't work. Wait. Haven't I been diving from midair? Yeah. Then how do I... Excuse me, how do I kick then? How do I... You have to be standing still, I guess? No? Or not holding forward when you're in the air? I don't understand it. But I suppose the dive is more useful for distance. Excuse me, I need you recording. Please don't bite. Ow! I like how I flew, though. That was pretty funny. Alright, where's the rest? Because I don't really know. Oh, hello. I like how Poltergust got to 100, over 100, or no, it was 99 lives. His Let's Play, because he was save stating between episodes so as not to lose his lives. And I think also just to, you know, make starting new episodes faster and stuff. Yeah, as I was saying about the camera, I just completely lost my train of thought. Dude, 2 bubbles in a row! It's like, I don't think you really need the camera to rotate all the way around. Because you have this button. And actually, that helps it rotate all the way around. Whoa! So, yeah. Okay, well, I wasn't really listening there. Wait, okay, now it's just recentering. There. Nope. Start to crawl. There. Because I know this works. Maybe I should have started at the top. But, oh well. Yeah, I'm just going to try to play with the camera I've got and not wish it's a different camera, you know? Because, like, the camera in Mario Galaxy doesn't let you rotate all the way around and it's fine. The camera in, like, 3D World, I don't even remember if you get to move it. I think you get to, like, tilt it a little bit. You know, go off and a little off screen, but not, like, full control. And that's fine. You know? As long as the game's designed around it. It's like Banjo not having ledge grabbing, you know? I guess I don't need to reach the top. But I'm gonna. I did it. Oh, well, okay. I would like you to be behind me. Continue to be behind me, camera, please. Okay, now you good. Oh, there's one up there. Okay. Yippee! Oh. Okay. Can you go that way, please? Okay, that's good enough. Ah! Dude! Oh. Yeah, get up there, get in there. And it might be worth noting, I'm just using a regular Switch controller for this. I know they got the... Oh, that was too much. Ah! I can't use that cannon. I know they got the Switch 64 controllers. I kind of want one, but they're, you know, limited release and stuff like that. You know, they don't release a whole lot of stock of them, so they're hard to get a hold of and expensive. So I'm just not gonna... I don't even have the expansion pass right now for Switch Online. I can't even play the 64 game, so it's a moot point. Plus, I think I would rather have, like, the NES controller or the SNES controller than the 64 controller. Even though I like the 64 controller. You know, I know all the jokes about it. It's like, oh, you gotta have 3 hands to use it. It's like, no. Like, I understand that it's not the best design controller, but you don't need 3 hands for it. I appreciate what they were trying to go for with it. Because it's like, you know, you have a grip style for playing 3D games and a grip style for 2D games, and they tend to not overlap. You know? Oh, there it is. Here's the last one. And alive. I will take it, because I will probably need it. It's like no game intends for you to hold your hand on all 3 sides of the controller at once, unless it's trying to do something weird and gimmicky. Like, you know, some kind of weird multiplayer or something like that. I'm sure there's some game that does that, but, you know, most games, most good games, like, you know, Super Mario 64 and Banjo and Ocarina of Time, they don't expect you to have a hand on all prongs at all times. In fact, I think, like, 99% of games would not even ask you to switch grips while playing. Like, the most I can think of from, like, official Nintendo releases on the 64. Oh, I can't do this one yet because I don't have the wing cap. Like, the worst I could think of from official Nintendo games that, you know, I guess I don't know a lot of 64 Nintendo, you know, original, Nintendo official first-party games. Not official, not original. Stop saying the wrong words. Back into the star power, the door slowly opens. And then it didn't, and Mario went through it on his own. Oh, wait, they wanted me to go to Womp Fortress. This is course 4. Okay, well, not yet. Snow Mountain Summit, watch for slippery conditions. Please enter the cottage first. How about I do these in order instead? Like, the strangest I can think of is Ocarina of Time having the mini-map toggle be on L when, you know, your hand is usually on the middle prong, which has Z, not L. Or was it the D-pad? I want to say hitting the D-pad was actually deactivating the minimap. There we go. Course 2. Womp's Fortress. Chip off the old Womp block. Hello, Lakitu Bros cutting in with a live update on Mario's progress. He's about to learn a technique for sneaking up on enemies. The trick is this. He has to walk very slowly in order to walk quietly. Now, wrapping up filming techniques reported on earlier, you can look around by tilting R and pull back R for the active distance. When you can't move the camera any farther, the buzzer will sound. This is Lakitu Brothers signing off. Brothers, bros, I don't know which I want to keep reading it as. So this is just... Oh yeah, chip... Right, I already read it. Chip off the Womp's block. Good job, Mario. Slipping on a basic slope. Well, you know, I can't complain because Banjo also had that problem in Click Clock Wood. Or at least, you know, that's a place in particular I can think of. Because I was, you know, editing that the other day. Whoa. It's like there are some slopes that are like... You wouldn't think you would slip on them, but you do slip. And then there are some that are like steeper than those slopes, and it's like, no, you can walk on them. It's totally fine. I don't know what you're talking about. How about instead of that way, I go this way? See, I'm being clever. Ooh. It's stupid. Ow. Yeah, bite me. I deserve that. We're not hurting each other. Okay, now we are. Okay, bye. Let's go carefully go along there. Don't slow. Mario is not good at turning. I gotta get used to that, that's all. I'm not mad. I don't think it's bad, at least not at the moment. Ah, I'm not clever anymore. I didn't go the clever way. Ooh. I'm glad I was able to turn while sliding. Hey, buddy. Psych! Whoa. Arr. Yeah, okay, bye. What was I saying before? Totally not. Nope, don't clip blue. Dude. Yeah, get over there. Hey, guy. I totally forgot. You're not under you're not at the underside of this in this game. That's Galaxy. Galaxy 2, I think. Makes me so mad. We build your houses, your castles, we pave your roads, and still you walk all over us. Do you ever say thank you? No. Well, you're not gonna wipe your feet on me. I think I'll crush you just for fun. Do you have a problem with that? Just try to pound me, wimp. Ha. Okay. You try to pound me. It's not gonna work. It's like, you know, the slow powerhouse versus the small speedster. It's not gonna work out. Well, okay. Nope, you didn't do Mario. Didn't do the thing. You didn't do the kick jump. No, crushed again. I'm just a stepping stone after all. I won't grovel. Here, you win. Take this with you. It's probably not a new take to say this, but I like it better in Galaxy 2 when he dies and he goes, dang it, and he pounds his fist on the ground, and then the star appears. To the top of the fortress. You know, I remember what I was saying. I was saying about controllers. I don't really get why people always say that the GameCube is the best controller. Like, I don't know, I feel like a lot of it is just nostalgia, but I did hear someone read, not hear. It was written on Reddit. Someone missing that jump and dying. Oh yeah, I gotta find the Bob-omb buddy too. Aren't they like over there? By that star. Okay, I'll get to them when it's time for that star. It's fine. I don't need the cannon yet. There's someone on Reddit said, you know, tried to explain that. Someone who was also curious. And it was just, they were like, sorry, I was just really upset at myself for how I'm setting up for this. I'm so bad at setting things up. Mario, stop slipping off the thing. Anyway, I'll try to stop being mad at myself for doing things not the best. Yeah, I can't get down there, so I'll just carry on. Is basically just the button layout and the overall shape of the controller is just like ergonomic and comfortable. I guess that's fair. But part of me just can't help but feel like that. It's just all the people who play too much Smash Melee and they're just, you know, that's their muscle memory. They can't get used to anything else, so they just exclusively play Smash Bros. With a GameCube controller and never bother trying to learn any other controller. I forgot to appreciate the bullet bill that Miyamoto spent the time to model. Aww. I mean, it's not my fault that this is the only mission they put it in. And then I just beat it without ever encountering the bullet bill blaster. See, my personal favorite controller, you know, in terms of comfort, is the Xbox One. Which, I think their controller design is still the same. Whoa! I clonked my noggin on the thwomp and I almost slid down into the death pit. Yeah, I think their current controller for the 720 or not the 720. That would have been the Xbox One if they had continued with that naming scheme, and thankfully they didn't. What star was this again? Shoot into the wild blue. Is that the one where you break the corner? The Series X, that's what they're on now. Oh, there's the buddy. Hi, I'll prepare the cannon for you. Yeah, I think it's the exact same controller, but it doesn't feel like it to me. Ready to blast off. Come on, hop in the cannon. I'm so eager. I'll take this as confirmation that yes, This is the one where you shoot yourself into a corner for some reason. Don't know how they expect you to figure that out. Excuse me, is there some kind of sign around here that tells you about that? I would really like to know how they expect you to find that. Break open the blue coin block by pounding the ground with the ZL button. 1 blue coin is worth 5 yellow coins. But you have to hurry, the coins will disappear if you're not quick to collect them. Too bad. Yeah, too bad. If you're not quick to collect blue coins, you'll go away. And I'm trying to make a joke about myself and I can't even think of things to say because I'm just so boring. Yeah, favorite controller. Mine is Xbox One. I think they still use that design, but maybe it's just the casing. But the one I got recently that I think is, you know, their modern controller for the Series X and stuff that I use for PC because I don't have a Series X. Is it feels rougher than the one I remember using for the Xbox One. Oh, okay. I'm trying to get up there so I can see if there's a sign. Like maybe some NPC, you know, other bombs around that'll tell me about the... Did you respawn already? And you're not going to drop coins. Okay, I keep interrupting my train of thought on controllers, and I want to finish that train of thought, but... Why is it that games can remember that you got a coin from an enemy you killed and not give you a coin again when they respawn the enemy? But they can't be bothered to remember that you killed that enemy and just not respawn in the first place. I do not understand that. That makes me irritated. Yeah, just the controller I got, just it's the feeling of like its casing just feels a little rough. Narrow bridge, warning! You can jump off the edge of the cliff and hang on and cliff the edge till you move slowly. When you want to let go, either press Z, Mario just back. Climb up hills forward and press B. You can do it quickly. But so I don't know if it's the controller in particular, or you know, the series of controller, or maybe it's just that it's brand new and you know that the feeling eventually wears down, but it does feel kind of rough, not as smooth as the one that I used before. Climbing is easy. When you want to jump the trees, poles, press pillars, you can grab automatically. Press B to jump off backward. You can rotate around the object, tilt L or left or right, and press L forward to do a handstand. Jump off from the handstand. Style and dismount. Style and dismount. Observation platform. Use R to forward to take a look around. Don't miss anything. Press R to switch to Mario's camera. It always follows Mario. Press R again to switch to Lucky 2's camera. Pause the game and switch the camera mode to fix the camera angle. Well, hold R. Give it a try. Lucky 2 to Mario or Lucky 2 to fixed. Oh. Weird. I'm trying to see if it still centers. I'll keep it to this for now. Haha, advanced techniques that I shouldn't know. Yeah, I don't get how you're supposed to know to shoot that corner. Is there like a crack that I didn't see, or... Rave blast off, come on, hop in the cannon. You're just so excited to shoot me out of the cannon. Well, fine. Also, of course, or you know, maybe it's not a not obvious thing to say. Where did that start going? I already forgot. I thought it was up there. But one of my other favorite controllers is the Joy-Cons. You know, issues with, you know, the thumbsticks and the material of their cases being easily stained by hand grease and easily scratched. Like, you could just easily scratch it with your fingernails, and it leaves a permanent mark. Yeah, that's pretty bad, but, you know, design-wise, like, the layout and what, you know, intended uses and stuff, they're awesome. Like, they're so versatile. Because, you know, it's a pair of Joy-Cons, so one complete controller is technically two that you can use half of to play a game, you know, given games. you know, most multiplayer games or modes, I imagine, have... Still trying to remember where the star went. Have some support for that mode. But then you could also take them, take them out of the grips, or disconnect it from the side of the Switch to play as motion controls, which makes it easy to emulate Wii games because they motion sensitive, so they can. Seriously, where's this freaking star? I don't even remember. No, not that. It's this. Where did you go, Star? Sorry, I forgot my dog's name is Star. Now I feel like I'm talking to my dog. Or, it sounds like I'm talking to my dog. To anyone who doesn't realize I'm playing Super Mario 64 and I just misplaced where one of the collectibles is. Yeah, I just love that there's so many ways to use the Joy-Cons that also involves emulating the GameCube, or not GameCube, the Wii. Hey, there's that bullet bill that Miyamoto spent however many hours trying to just go backwards, Mario. Do the kick jump. Do the kick jump. Do the doo-doo. Come on. Fine. And speaking of emulating the GameCube controller, I meant to say Wii, but if I didn't finish my train of thought there. But that's one of my biggest disappointments with the Joy-Cons. Again, aside from hardware issues, is that they haven't made official sets of controllers that are, sets of Joy-Cons that emulate other controllers. And I don't count the ones they have for Nintendo Switch Online, because those are basically Pro controllers. Ow! Thank you, Miyamoto. I'm surprised that they don't have, like, Pro Joy-Cons, where it's like a Pro controller, with the grips built in, the handle grips, that are... Man, I just cannot remember where this freaking star is. For a moment, I thought I was gonna die. Or, like, recently there was some brand that did, it's a GameCube controller for the Switch that splits in half so you can use it for handheld mode. Like, that should be an official thing. I really don't get why Nintendo hasn't done that. It reminds me of how the Switch, it has a themes section, but your themes are light and dark, and that's it. It's like, especially with this basically replacing the 3DS, it makes no sense. The 3DS had a bajillion themes that the system would not stop letting you know when there were new ones if you had your Wi-Fi enabled. Oh, I got a one-up for getting the top of the flagpole, of course. Alright, I'm just gonna have to collect another star, because I don't think it was that one that was down there. But I can't find the one for the cannon. I forgot to pay attention to where it went. I'm too busy talking about controllers. Yeah, but I shouldn't talk too much about, Nintendo missing opportunities and... Oh, was that the right star? I thought that star was already there. I mean, I guess it makes sense because it's in the view of the cannon. Yeah, I'm sure everyone is well aware right now of the sad state of the gaming industry. That even Nintendo was not escaping. Oh! First death! Should I be counting my deaths? I think I might. I'm not gonna keep active track. I'll do it in editing. But I'm sure it'll be a lot by the end of this. Yeah, I'm just not gonna get into sad gaming news. Depressing stuff, because that's like the entire internet nowadays. It's just, hey, look, this company's doing a terrible thing. It's like, yeah, I get like being aware of something is part of the process of solving an issue. Mario, please, just... You really do not turn on a dime. The path is narrow here. Easy does it. No one is allowed to the top of the mountain. This is a mountain? I thought it was a fortress. If you know what's good for you, you won't wake anyone who's sleeping. Move slowly, tread lightly. See, I'd rather just talk about good things. And, you know, remind people that, hey, the world is not on fire, even though it might seem like it. Okay, red coins. All right, that's what we're looking for. Nope, it's time. Because, like, I'm just tired of hearing about problems that I have no power to solve. But, yeah, like, you know, power of the people and, you know, contacting your local congressman or whatever. I don't do that kind of stuff. I have no idea how to do it, and I don't... I'm probably just part of the problem. I know I've had this conversation with people before, and it's like, yeah, I realize I'm having a very defeatist attitude about... Oh, I thought these had eyelashes. Like, what? Are they supposed to be like lady thwomps? But yeah, I realize it's not a very good attitude to have. It's just like, I just don't feel like helping. You got any red coins? But you do. But you know, I feel like it's... you know, I think it's a reasonable stance to have, is that you don't want to get tangled up in the mess that is politics, and you rather just stay out of it and support the people who are in that kind of thing and do the right thing. And I'll just be here trying to make people smile and forget about the things that are currently bad, because there are things that are good. I'm just gonna try to point out like a subreddit that talks about good things, which I guess would be r/wholesome, which isn't necessarily actively geared towards being like, hey, look, good things. But it basically is, you know, like people doing random acts of kindness and stuff, things like that. Like that, I think this is where I saw the story about, like, this old lady who saw Keanu Reeves in a restaurant, and told him about how he reminds her of her deceased husband, and he stayed and had lunch with her or something like that. Hi, I'll prepare the cannon for you. Wasn't it already prepared? Yeah, like there's a good thing to look at. It's Keanu Reeves. And no, that's not a comment on his looks. I just mean in general. Like, everyone knows Keanu Reeves is awesome. And if you don't know, he's a pretty good person. Yeah, he's pretty cool. Apparently, he loves talking about motorcycles. So if you ever see him, ask him about his motorcycle. That's what I want to do. I mean, not specifically talk to Keanu Reeves about his motorcycle. What I want to do is I want to meet celebrities, and instead of asking them about the questions that they probably get all the time, I want to ask them what their favorite question to answer is. What's their favorite thing to talk about when people recognize them? What's their favorite thing to talk about when people don't recognize them? What's their favorite thing to talk about the people, you know, what do they talk about with their friends besides work? Because that's probably a thing. You know, I'm sure actors have plenty of actor friends, and they probably talk about the roles they're performing in and stuff like that. But, like, you know, Keanu Reeves likes to talk about motorcycles. What does Steve Buscemi like to talk about? What's he into? I want to hear him. I want to hear him talk about it, whatever it is. I bet it's something cool. Hey, there's a bulb. I could swear that people have said this is in one mission. I thought this was only in mission 2. I don't think 3D All-Stars changed this, so that's interesting. I've been lied to this whole time. No, never mind. Whatever. I don't think there's one at the top, so I'm gonna go make the camera make that noise a lot. Oh, he's doing it. Oh, that's what this is. It's like I thought it was a. I just thought it was just a regular support beam, and it didn't occur to me that there's nothing above this. Sadly, that's the kind of puzzle solver I am, is sometimes I'm just like, yep, there's a support beam, not gonna think any more about that. I'm sure everyone has those days. I'm sure Keanu Reeves has days like that. Oh shoot, that's 7. Where's 8? Where's my Mario Kart red coin 8? That was so stupid, I'm sorry. Keanu Reeves would be okay with that joke. Okay, I'll stop. Ow, that's right. You can't just run up and punch me. You gotta do this! Okay, I'm gonna stop before I die. Ooh. He's a monkey now. Or maybe Mario has always been a monkey, because he likes to run and jump and climb and eat bananas. Everybody knows Mario's favorite food is bananas. Hey, look at that! I got 96 coins! How about I go for that coin star, then? I think I was told that there's only a few missions where the coin star is very particular. So I guess, you know, for most worlds, I'm not gonna look up which mission is the best to get the coin star in. But maybe once we get later in there, I will. You've covered 8 power stars. Now you can open the door with a big star. But Bowser's just ahead. Can you hear the princess calling? This reminds me of a completely unrelated song. It's The Devil Came Back to Georgia. Yes, he comes back. And he challenges Johnny to fiddle duel again. And loses again. It's one of the lines. It's like, can you hear the baby crying? Will he ever know? The devil wants his daddy's very soul. Probably. No! My red coins! Well, at least I got 1 star out of that. That sure was a 1-star performance, if you know what I mean. Gonna have to get more water soon. But that's okay, because I'm gonna go on a break soon, so I'm gonna get water when I go on a break. When I go on my government-mandated break. That's not true, it's not mandated at all. I mandate it, that's all. The government has no involvement. That would be kind of weird if the government suddenly stepped in and was like, hey, you people who like to perform, use your voice a lot, legally you have to take a break every 2 hours so you don't kill your voice. Like, that's, if you don't take care of your voice, we're gonna arrest you. Wait, was it? I hope it wasn't that one in the corner that was missing. I bet it was, because I was so focused on going across that way and getting that one that's across the way. Also gotta get this one on the thwomp. Oh. Man, why are thwomps shaped like this? Why are they... Excuse me, what? I mean, I bet it's just because, graphic limitations is probably why they have that design for this game. But I feel like they could have tried harder for a thwomp design for this game. They could have done better. Because, I'm pretty sure the ones in... okay, I would like you to go back to sleep, please. I'm pretty sure the thwomps in Super Mario World had better, more detailed designs. Well, good, fine, because I remember there's one up the slide. That's probably the one I was missing before. No, go to the side! It's alright. I didn't die. I got my health back. It's all good. You're back. I'm gonna kick you in the face. Falling blocks. That reminds me of a Lego set I had when I was much younger. I probably don't have the pieces to it anymore. That although not that I can think of any time I've given away a lot of Lego. Oh hey, there's a... You know what? You fell. I'm not gonna get you. Because it was a Lego set I had that was like... It was movie set themed. And... I think it was all centered around the stop-motion camera that they were also selling. So it was all, the idea was you would get these sets and you would build these movie sets out of Lego sets. And you would do stop-motion movies with them. The one I'm thinking of was like, it's basically, oh, okay. It's basically oh, fine. It's basically to Indiana Jones. I think it actually did feature the character Johnny Thunder, who is like basically Lego Indiana Jones. You know, except for the actual Lego Indiana Jones sets that he had for a while. And it's this scene where he's running across like a... I don't know if it's supposed to be a bridge or if it is just a collapsing pathway. I think it's supposed to be a bridge. But yeah, it's set up where there are these planks. And these, I forget what the exact piece was. I could probably, you know, edit that into the YouTube version of this eventually. But, yeah, and it was set up to where you could put those as the pathway, and then there's this, like, under bar that you pull, and, you know, as you pull it back, the bridge starts to collapse. You know, the planks fall one by one, just like that pathway over there. It's a very roundabout story, I suppose. Full of me trailing off. You know what? Yeah, I can't get mad at myself for doing that, because you know what? I have an attention problem. That's, you know, it's... Pretty sure I have ADHD. I think that was something I was diagnosed with at some point. Whoa! How many people have done that, you think? How many people have you seen do that? Probably just me! Because everyone else is like... has a billion hours playing this game. But yeah, I do trail off, and I get distracted, and I forget what I was saying, and that's just how I am. I can't get too mad at myself for not being the best commentator in the world. Because really, what even is what is the best commentator in the world? I don't think that exists. You can't prove to me that there's objectively the best thing, you know, at commentary. The best Let's Player in the world. Like, there's the most popular. I don't know who that is at this current moment in time. You know, it used to be PewDiePie. Now, you know, he's been active for so long that people have just either lost interest or, you know, not in agreement with his current commentary style, stuff like that. You know, I've definitely... I watched him for a while, and then I unsubscribed when he got into this particular style. It's like, yeah, you know what? I don't like the style. I don't like the style of videos anymore. I'm done watching, and that's okay, because he's still doing fine, I'm sure. And hopefully he's not, like, currently really sick, and he, you know, hopefully he actually is, like, factually doing okay right now, and is not injured or anything, injured or sick or squished like Mario. Where's that dang 8th red coin? Let me look up at the thing again. At the corner. Okay, yeah, there is a split, but... Hey. I think I see yellow in one of the... jutting out from one of the cracks. Is that supposed to be like the stars glow? And then what about the other corner? Is there a red coin in the other corner? I forget. Oh no, it's up there on the slide. Okay, let me get this. Oh. Wait, so is this not Shoot Into the Wild Blue Yonder? Is this like a secret star then? Which you can't see from the cannon. Ow. Wasn't high enough. I get that. No. Not the hip drop, as they call it in this game, I think. I don't need that. Let me try to get that corner again, because I may have got into the Wild Blue Yonder, or whatever it was called. But I apparently that wasn't the one that comes from the corner. Which I don't remember the name of that one, but I'm not going to collect it if it does come out from the corner, which it should, because I'm pretty sure that's a star. Ow. Ow! Ow! Yeah, okay, I guess you can see it from the corner, you know, glowing from the corner, but maybe that'll be the name of the mission then. Okay, you know the problem I have with this control scheme they have here for the Switch, the Switch port, the 3D All-Stars version, is that so they have, because you know the 64 only had A and B, and then it was C buttons, which is the camera control is set to R, you know, the right stick like you would expect out of a modern game, which is fine. You know, like I said, I respect the Nintendo 64 as a, you know, the Nintendo 64 controller. Wow, I'm up to 9 lives. Oh no, that's my stars. So of course the Joy-Cons have 4 face buttons, so it basically has 2 A buttons and 2 B buttons. Fall into the cage, star. Okay. So it's A and B on the Joy-Cons do the same thing. They're both jump. Which also means I now realize that this game has the jump button to interact with things, which I was getting mad about with Yooka-Laylee, but I'm sleepy because I'm sleeping because I'm sleepy. I don't like being disturbed. Please walk quietly. Oh, sorry. But, you know, it's not like I'm going to be near interactables. I'm sure I won't be near interactables a whole lot for that to be a problem in this game. You know, not like me trying to jump off a Rextro's arcade cabinet only for it to be like, you want to play the game? It's like, no, I was trying to jump. I was trying to jump away from you because you're a platform that I'm standing on, and I would like to, you know, do what you do with platforms and jump. Which I do still feel, I wonder why this game did not do punch. Oh wait, it's both. Both buttons work. Okay, well never mind. But still, it's probably not going to be a problem in this game that, because I've never seen anyone else have that problem with this game, so it's probably not a problem with this game. But yeah, so A and B do the same thing, which I'm used to that being, you know, one button being jump, but the other button being not jump. In the case of you know, 2-button Mario games, and the button I'm used to being not jump is still jump. So if there's a way I can configure that later in the 3D All-Stars menu, I would like to switch that so that I have, you know, A and X as my jump buttons. Ah, no, this is the place where I died before! I'll kick you, painting. I'll kick you! I know the way everyone does this is the owl. I don't want to use the owl. Because how am I supposed to know about the owl, huh? How am I supposed to know? You know, it just says fall into the cage. It doesn't say use the owl that's in that tree near the start. Plus, I think that the owl is still kind of tricky anyway. It's not like the easiest way. I mean, it's the easiest way, but it's still kind of tricky. So I'm gonna invest in learning how to jump there. And I'm gonna wait for the bridge to spin around so I can be a little safe here. Okay, now I'm starting to get a little annoyed at the camera. It's not configuring how... It wasn't configuring how I wanted it to configure there. Whoa, okay, a little too far around. Ow. Thank you, Miyamoto. Okay, how about you go out? Oh, they're both... Okay. Just trying to figure out the triggers here. Oh! Oh, yeah, you can't jump there from here. Unless you could triple jump. Okay, camera, please. Mario, please. Please triple jump. Is that just not... I'm pretty sure you can do it from a standstill. fine. I figured you could slide down there, and apparently I found the way. Alright, time to take the owl. I admit defeat. I'm not good enough to not use the owl. Who's there? Who woke me up? It's still daylight. I should be sleeping. Hey, as long as I'm awake, why don't I take you for a short flight with me? Press B to hold the grab on, press B to let go. I take it if you ever want to go, as long as my wings hold out. Watch my shadow and grab on. Wait. Oh. Did I just waste the owl? No, he's waiting. I didn't realize I had to hold. Maybe I could jump there from up at the top of the tower? Oh, I control this. Okay. I thought he auto flies. Ah, there we go. Yeah, I'm not good enough to do it the other way. But I still wonder how you're supposed to know about the owl. That face Mario was giving. Okay, I'm sorry, Mario. I shouldn't be wondering how I'm supposed to know about the owl. There you go. There's blast away the wall. There's your hint to shoot your face into a corner. Alright, he goes backwards when you do a backflip because it's a backflip when you go backwards. Mario doesn't know how to gainer. Also, sorry for smacking my lips, I guess. You know, making that sound. It wasn't really my lips. That was my tongue, I guess. I'm not really sure how that sound was made, but I realized I made it. And I realized some people are annoyed. You know, that extremely annoys people sometimes. See, now you triple jump. Now you triple jump twice in a row. And now I will carefully walk to the slope and get it. I bet there are some people who could get that with the cannon. It's not me. I don't know the cannon. I don't know the cannon's blast radius. Or trajectory, that's the word. Not blast radius. Oh. Oh, that's it. I thought there's 7 stars per world. I guess I'm thinking of Super Mario Sunshine. I mean, technically there's 7 stars here, but if you go by that, you know, because of the coin star. But if you go by that logic for Super Mario Sunshine as well, also in addition, it has 8. Back to the bow sides, open the door! Oh, this is level 3? Oh! Yeah, Jolly Roger Bay. Course 3. Well then. Coins! Woohoo! Side flip! Yeah! Are you just going to tell me about finding the hidden courses? Whenever I can make my way over to the sign. No, it's okay. I can get there. I don't need help. I'm almost there. There we go. There's special caps in the blocks. Yeah. Dive on in. Swimming. Oh, I can't hold A and B to go fast like in Banjo-Kazooie. Well, 2E. After you talk to the fish about it. Pretty sure that's... Excuse me. Only available after you talk to the fish. Hey, what was the star? I forgot to read it. I keep forgetting that it says. Plunder in the sunken ship. Okay, I'll go down. Ow. Ow, clam. Get over... Through the teeth. Or stalactites. Mites. Are they stalagmites if they're entirely submerged underwater? Oh, wait. Isn't that... Oh, I'm drowning. Yeah, I'm dead. Oh, wait. Make it over to... Mario, can you just hang on a little bit more. I'm almost there. At least I don't have to wonder if this is the game where when you run out of breath meter, if it starts draining your life. Because my life is my air meter. Excuse me, eel. I need a plunder. Hello? Excuse me? Please? Ow. Hello? Childhood fright that a lot of people went through, but not me. I never played this level as a kid. Hello? Eel? Hello? Drowning? Please? Please not drowning? Hello? Okay. Maybe I was supposed to find a different ship. But that was a sunken ship. They didn't tell me which one. Attention! Right before diving in. Oh. Maybe that's why the eel didn't come out. If you stand underwater for too long, you'll run out of oxygen. You want to return to the surface or find an air bubble or coins to breathe for a while underwater. Press B to swim, hold A to swim slowly and steadily, tap B while with smooth timing to gain speed. Oh. Tilt L forward and B to dive. Press left stick back and press B to return to the surface. Left stick back while pressing B to the surface near the edge of the water to jump out. Yeah, there we go. Now I'm going fast. Probably made some people mad watching me go slow. It's like, tap the button! Tap the button! You're going too slow! Yeah, that's why I drowned. It's because it went too slow. This actually feels kind of fast now. You know how to do it fast. It's not bad. Feels faster than the underwater swimming in Twilight Princess. Which I don't hate, but it's definitely slow. Triple jump out of the water. Because I'm just that cool. Yep, that's the only sunken ship around here. Ow, the pillars are sentient and attacking me. Hey, Goomba, hey! Hey, Goomba, hey! Hey, Goomba. Punch. Ow. Punt. Punch. Yeah, that reminds me, I recently discovered just how good the slow motion is in Blade and Sorcery. The focus mechanic. Because I've been playing with infinite focus for a while. Because it's just like, I like cheats, okay? You know? It's good to feel powerful sometimes, you know? And I'm kind of discovering that, you know, I've said before in my videos, like the whole 4 videos I have of that game, which I'm trying to say is not a lot. You know, I'm not trying to brag like, oh, look at how many videos I've done. No, it's not a lot. Unfortunately, unarmed combat is really not viable in that game, but... Oh, the eel came out. Okay, well, thank you, eel. I guess it just had to wait long enough. Maybe that's why people always see it come out unexpectedly. It's because there is no trigger. You just have to wait. Okay, so I have to open these in order? But yeah, unarmed is not very viable. If you get shocked and die. How am I supposed to know the order? Is this really just trial and error and if you get it wrong, you die? Get the bubble, please. Thank you. Try going around in a circle. Okay, so far so good. Can I leave that bubble? Are you 4? There we go. Would it be like Polter and get up there without, you know, swim fast enough so I can get up there without having to... Almost, okay. I'll do the platforming. It's fine. It'll be like the sunken ship in Metroid Prime, which recently got remastered. Ooh, digital version's out now. The physical copy comes out February 22nd. Looking forward to that. But yeah, if you use focus for unarmed combat, it kind of works. But the problem is the hitboxes are still kind of janky. So even if you punch someone and knock them down before they get, you know, they can complete their swing, if their weapon touches you when they started their swing, you know, between when they started their swing and when they fall all the way down to the ground, you can still get hurt, and it can, you know, it can have really bad, like clipping issues where it like repeatedly strikes you even though it's not repeatedly touching you. So it's definitely not the easiest thing, but I think it could work if you're really careful and you take advantage of focus a lot. But the problem is you only get focus back for parrying. I mean, it comes back over time, but, you know, to get it back in combat, you have to parry. So it's definitely not viable unless you have infinite focus. But the fun thing, and the thing that made me start thinking about it when I punched a Goomba, was that using focus, you can backhand slap someone across the room. You can send them flying with a backhand slap, and it's actually pretty satisfying. Can the eel come out to play? I think I'll just find a nice cliff, maybe stay at the surface of the water, and just wait for the eel to come out, because apparently that's... If you just wait, it'll come out. So yeah, I was doing some of that earlier today, was backhand slapping people to send them flying. Nope, not down. And look, camera, look, can't do it. Okay, I can't do look camera. I could swear you could do that in the water, but apparently not. I like how I'm currently not drowning, even though Mario's head is not above the surface. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this for a while I wait for the eel to come out. Also, another problem with trying to punch people, you know, using the slow motion is so not only are the the weapon hitboxes kind of jank, but also like the collision with your body, which, you know, if you don't know, Blade and Sorcery is a VR game, so it's it's basically all in first person, and it's trying to emulate like you actually being there. So there's like a body, like you look down and there's a body, which you do get to customize. There was some at this moment. There's some rudimentary. Is the eel out yet? Some rudimentary customization options. Wow, this is not the part of the level I thought I was in. Where's the sunken ship? I'm confused and scared now. Was it over here? Did I? Hello? Where am I? This is not the level I thought I was in. Hello? Sunken ship? Oh, the ship is unsunken now. Oh, okay. I don't know how that works, but okay. Oh, cause I got the star, and it when I opened all the chests in the right order, it made the water go out of the ship. That's how it unsunk. Oh, cool. But yeah, stop interrupting myself. So sometimes when you punch someone, they can get stuck in you, and that's really wonky. Did it do it? Is the eel? Yep, the eel's coming out to play. And I'm gonna drown. I drowned. Ah. Okay, well at least I know where the eel is now. Also, I forgot it's supposed to be break time, but let me finish my train. Actually, wait, I did finish my train of thought. Sometimes you try to punch people and they get stuck in you, and it's kind of annoying. But when you get in a good punch and they go flying across the room, it's really satisfying. But yeah, also because of the body detection, body collision, sometimes you can punch someone and they start to go flying, but then their leg comes up and hits like a part of you, and it cancels their momentum, and they just fall right in front of you instead of going flying across the room. For some reason, backhand slapping actually is really effective at sending people across the room without getting stuck on you. And I don't know what the difference is between a backhand slap and a punch that makes it so that doesn't, they don't get stuck on you. But apparently, you can backhand slap a person across the room way more easily than you can punch them. It's just like that Key and Peele bit, front hand, backhand. Yeah, okay, I'm going to go on a break now and get some water and stuff. I'll be right back. Mario fell asleep because I was rambling. Oh, I forgot to mute before I put on my controller. Oh no, people heard my background noises. Wake up! Grab a bunch, jump into the painting! Hey, that actually kind of works, because, you know, paintbrush is... Oh, right, we're doing... Can you come out to play? Right. Yeah, I can't help but already start thinking of Banjo comparisons. You know, aside from my earlier comparison of like, oh, Banjo didn't start with ledge grab, he had to wait till 2E to get that. You know, like in terms of level design. And I'm already thinking of how by comparison, Banjo, you know, going from this to Banjo-Kazooie could have looked really incredible. And it's no wonder that people adore it as much as they do. If, you know, for anyone who actually did experience things in that order of Super Mario 64 and then Banjo-Kazooie. Yeah, I could see how Banjo-Kazooie was, like, mind-blowing. Honestly, you know, so far. Not to say that Super Mario 64 is basic by comparison. I mean, it kind of is, but it was the original. Banjo-Kazooie was copying Mario 64. So... Grab the star, 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 not the eel! But I can really see how, you know, Banjo-Kazooie by comparison might look more full of life. Because instead of the stage is changing between stars, or between Jiggies in that game's case, that it's actively changing around you. Like, not that I can think of a whole lot of places where levels in Banjo-Kazooie radically change. Like, maybe there's a thing you blow open here and there. You know, you make the bad teeth on Clanker go away. You know, or you know, you remove them, I should say. You make them go away. I think radical changes in stages probably more of a 2E thing, but still. Okay, I need those coins. I need the coins. I need the coins. I need the coins. Don't drown. Don't drown. Don't drown. Don't drown. Don't drown. But again, this was the foundation that Banjo worked on to become what it is. So I don't mean to say I think this game is bad by comparison. I just think right now my opinion is that, yeah, you know what? I think I do prefer Banjo, and can see how someone might say that Banjo's worlds are more lively because of, you know, the mission-based structure breaking things up in this game. The game was mad at me and gave me a game over. It didn't like me, it didn't accept me liking Banjo more. Okay, whatever. Yippee! No, Mario's not mad. Mario doesn't get mad at people, except when he gets mad at Bowser, I guess. There's probably some cutscene in some game somewhere where Mario looks angry. And it's like, oh, yep, look, there's angry Mario. But I don't think Mario would be mad at me for liking Banjo more. He's not that kind of guy. It's like I said before, that one time that I don't remember when, was that, you know, you can't make, like, people always wonder, like, oh, what would gritty, realistic Mario look like? What would mature, adult-themed Mario look like? But the thing people who wonder that fail to realize is that the core of Mario is the bright, colorful cartooniness and optimism and happiness that, you know, it's just very Mario. Like, trying to change that would make it not Mario. You could say it would make it Conker's Bad Fur Day. I don't know that that's accurate. But it certainly wouldn't be Mario anymore. It's like if you made an evil Superman. It's not Superman anymore then. Grab coins before your air runs out. Oh, apparently steadily sinking. Alright, come on, eel. And you know, Sunshine also has that same problem of the level design of the worlds steadily changing. Not actively, you know, they passively change between missions. Which is probably worse in Sunshine. Because it's... I forgot where I was going with that, but yeah, I feel like it probably is worse. There we go. Worse in Sunshine. Because there were more you know, it's not just like, oh, in the last mission you cleared out the water from the ship, And then in this mission, the ship is unsunken. Sorry, I just smacked my headphones there, scratching my face. My face is still not scratched enough. And, you know, I feel like it is kind of a missed opportunity that, you know, looking at it this way, you know, comparing 64 to Banjo, and then, you know, it does make me wonder, well, why wasn't Sunshine more like Banjo? You know, I can see it, you know, I can see Nintendo not wanting to make it, what was this again? Treasure of the Ocean Cave. Okay. I think I know where that is. Yeah, I can see them not wanting to make it so much like Mario 64, because then they'd just be doing the same thing again, and Nintendo doesn't like to do that, except when they do. Raised eyebrow. But, you know, it's weird that they didn't look at... Maybe not... maybe that wasn't their competition at the time, but, you know, you would think they would have seen Banjo's success and went, I wonder why that was. And then looked at it and applied that to their own ideas. Not necessarily making their own version of Banjo, but thinking like, okay, you know, let's see what good ideas they had, and let's see if we can have our own takes on those good ideas. Like, it does make me wonder why, Sunshine, went with a more, linear structure, and you know, the mission structure, instead of, is it circle again? Hello? Get the thing. Ow, okay. And instead of trying to be more open like Banjo and have it be a world with all, you know, everything available at once that you can just go do in any order. You know, like Mario Odyssey. It does, you know, Nintendo making a Mario game that's more open, you know, like Banjo, and have the world change as you explore it, doesn't have to explicitly become Nintendo's Banjo. It can still be a very Mario game with Odyssey. Odyssey basically is that open Mario that even Mario 64 isn't, even though people like to think of it that way. Red coins, got it. Are there any over here? I know they're not in that box, so I'm not going to open that box. I see one up there. Oh, I need the cannon. I need to find the bomb for the cannon. Oh, there's one just right over there in the water. And one in... Oh, two... They're in clams. Okay. Are they all in clams? Do clams have more clam? Ooh, shell. That I did not grab. Okay. I guess I have to hit the grab button. Ow. You weren't closing your mouth. Why did that hurt? Pearly clamp. Excuse me. Oh, there's the guy. Get out of the water. Excuse me. Talk. There we go. Hi, I'll prepare the can for you. But you know, another obvious question, aside from why wasn't Sunshine more open instead of becoming more closed? Why didn't Nintendo buy Rare? Come on, hop into the cannon. Like, that is just one of the biggest mysteries. Maybe not the biggest gaming mystery, but you know, certainly it's a very big question to ask Nintendo. Why, you know, why didn't you buy Rare? You let them make, you trusted them enough to make Donkey Kong 64. Well, you know, a lot of Donkey Kong, not just 64. The whole Country series and 64 and whatever else they may have made exclusively for Nintendo and that I'm not thinking of. Like, I guess Banjo technically was a Nintendo game because it was only available on the 64 until Microsoft bought Rare. Oh, there's a coin up in the air. Or is that the one that's... Yeah, that's the one that's up on the spike that I think I can grab. It's just... I wonder who was in charge of Nintendo at the time that decided, no, We don't need to buy rare. I mean, maybe their logic wasn't, you know, oh, we're not going to buy rare because rare is not important to us. Maybe it's, oh, we don't need to buy rare because they're good friends with us already. You know, we don't need to own them. We can still work together. Because, you know, companies can do that. They can work together with other companies and not buy them out. I'm pretty sure that's how that works. What do I do with that cannon anyway? I don't like my inflection on how I said that, but oh well, I said it like that anyway. Is that to get... Is that just... No, it can't be just to get that live. And I think I can get to the top of those spikes. I mean, obviously using the cannon, because that's where the live is, at the top of a spike. And if I can use the cannon to get the live at the top of the spike, then of course I can get at the top of the spike with the cannon. But I saw a platform that was over here. Let me try to get a spike. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so it was what? B to jump off backwards? Yeah, there we go. Oh, that's a star. You're not the red coin star. I'm not getting you. Gotta stay focused and do what the star I'm supposed to be starring in, I guess. Open up. Open a clam. Open up. Open up. Open. There. Now don't get hit on its backswing. Don't click. Oh. There, I gotcha. Alright, so it's probably through the cave then. It's the last red coin, I imagine. Probably. Now, I don't know where the star is going to be, but thankfully that's the one thing in this game that does have a cutscene to show you where it is. You know, this game may not be like Sunshine where, you know, it doesn't have that opening crawl that Sunshine has. That shows you like, oh, hey, look, the thing that you're here to do, it's over here. But when you get the coin, or the red coin star, they will show you where it is. Ow. Oh, my head. Oh, my head. It's a green cap block. Okay, jump over the Goomba, sure. Yeah, that's another thing I was thinking about comparing to Banjo is, you know, the enemies feeling more like a part of the world than Mario 64's enemies, which, again, it's Mario, so it doesn't need the enemies don't have to be incredibly thematic to each level, but it's cool that Banjo does that. You know, Mario is using familiar enemies, so it's fine that the you know, the Goombas are Goombas. Like, oh, whoa, I'm so mad at Mario for making the Goombas Goombas and not making them match the level. Like, no, it's fine. It's just one of those things that is cool that other games did differently. I don't know if you could argue it's better, but, you know, you can have a preference for it for sure. And it would be reasonable. I'm trying to think of an unreasonable preference. It's like, what is an unreasonable preference? I can't think of one. I was thinking like pizza toppings, but not even that. It's like, you know, it's pizza. Who cares? Everyone likes pizza. They just like it different ways. I'm sure even people who say, I don't like pizza, I'm sure there's probably some combination out there that they would like that they've just never had. What the? Hello? Invisible wall? Thank you? Just kidding, I hate you. Invisible wall. No one likes you. Get through the thing. You can't get... Okay, fine. I don't need you anyway. Okay. No red coins up here. That's alright. Yes, I see you. Hello, star. Hello. But I'm looking for red coin. Hello? Red coin? Did I hit my head on the invisible wall again? While diving into the water? Clams? Clams, do you have coin? Of the red variety, preferably? Yeah. Mario just sinks when you're not holding something. Holding the button. There it is. When you're not swimming, He sinks. Look at it! I'm gonna get chomped. Okay, it's up on the ship. Ow, I got chomped. It's okay. I don't need full life back anyway, because I know that when you get to the top of the water while swimming, that you just... Basically, water refills your life. Okay, can I get a triple jump? Up to the... Okay, fine. No, not crawl. Nope. Man, it is weirdly hard to do a backflip in this game. Wow. And I'm not talking in terms of comparing it to Banjo, even though that's true. I mean, just, like, in general to anything. Like, even other Mario games. Like, wow. Like, any control issues I have, I'm willing to blame on it not being the original version. I will accept that. If it's, you know... Because it's designed around the Nintendo 64 controller. So if I have sensitivity issues or... You know, Mario doesn't do the thing when I tell him to. It's probably the port. I'm willing to believe that. Anyway, let's jump on back in. Blast to the stone pillar. Oh, is that what they call them? Okay, well, I know what I'm doing. The way I said that makes me think like there's someone else around that's doing... You know, they're also playing Mario 64. They're just doing something else. We're collaborating. No, this isn't that mod that lets you play Super Mario 64 online. Why did you laugh, Mario? You did not succeed at your task. What? Why does he laugh? It's like, I recognize that he's slipping and slipping back into the water, but neither falling into water nor slipping makes Mario go, ha ha! Yup. Oh! So that's you? You're the stone pillar? Blast the stone pillar. Oh, hey, you know comparison that I think is, you know, compare Mario 64 to Banjo, but Mario 64 comes out the winner. You know, at least in my opinion. What's the start again? Apparently I'm going to say that a lot. Through the jet stream. Is that the one that's over there in the water? With the jet stream, I guess? Let me get the Koopa Shell. So I was editing the final part of my Banjo. I want to call it a one-off, but technically it's a three-off. Because there's going to be 3 videos. As, you know, I realized just how many collectibles you need to beat the game. Which, you know, you don't need absolutely everything, but dang, you get pretty close to needing everything. Like, I think, at the, you know, once... To reach the final boss, you need all but 6 of the Jiggies. Which is, you know, you compare it to Mario 64, like... Oh, I crashed into a clam and died. Wow! You compare to Mario 64, you need, like, what? 70 stars out of 120 to beat the game? With a total of 50 optional stars? Which, you know, you could argue, well, what's the point? You know, what's the point in there being 50 stars you don't need? Which, to that I say, well, why do you feel that way about this game but not Super Mario Sunshine? Or the opposite, why do you feel that way about Sunshine but not this game? Which I think most people... This is an entirely different tangent. I'll try to keep it short, but yeah, you know. It's like, okay, well, you don't need all 120 stars to beat Mario 64. So why do people look at it as like, oh, well, you don't need the 8th star of every world in Sunshine, so they're pointless. But anyway. Yeah, so you could probably look at it as a bad thing, that there's 50 stars you don't need in Mario, but I think it's better that way, that, you know, it's more open. There's more things you can say, no, I don't want to do that. Whereas in Banjo, it's like, well... You only get 6 that you can say you don't want to do. And then the rest will just have to, you'll have to, you have to get them. You'll have to deal with it. Okay, is the shell just permanently gone then, I suppose? Because it crashed and it's gone. Okay. Oh, is this where you need the metal cap for this one, don't you? You're supposed to have the metal cap. Okay, let me try. Don't touch the eel. With a clam! With a clam! Try going as low as I can. No, it's pushing me away. Okay. Right. Yeah, you can't leave while you're swimming. Not even when you reach the top. You have to be on the land, okay. What? There we go. Yeah, I'll just come back with the metal cap. No, let me, you know what, let me try to get it with this shell. Let me try to make an actual attempt at that. Dive on in. Dive on in again. So I guess the timing for fastest swimming is just you press A again when Mario's hands reach behind him. Now will this get the star? Okay. Also, apparently I did just need to stay still while swimming. And then I could leave. Alright, I'll come back when I find the metal cap then. Alright. This shell's not gonna go fast enough for me to get there. Unless I was supposed to be oh, that's Swamp's Fortress. That's the one level I have completed. Oh, wait, that's... Oh, where is it? What am I doing? Who am I? There we go. Dive on into the... Why is it only the one? They're all the same painting. Bowser? Why'd you only make one snow world in this room? Slips dying away. Please go into the cabin first, okay? Why do you not have a door? Santa Claus is the only one who could go down a chimney. Come on in. Cabin proprietor. Why do you not have a door? If you want people to just go on in, why do you have a door? Why did I lose health? Oh, read the sign. What do they want me to do? Welcome to the snow slide. Hop on. To speed up, tilt forward. To slow down, pull back. Good. I like when that controls like that. Ooh, look, it's me. I got me. I saved me. I saved me from falling off the edge on the slide. Now I just have to save me from falling off the edge on the slide. Okay, I know that's a shortcut. I'm not going to take it. I know I'm not racing the penguin, but I'm going to see the whole slide. Because I don't think I've ever done it. I remember... Oh, okay. I didn't save me from falling off the slide. I remember one time where I was playing my cousin's copy of Super Mario 64 DS, and I was just playing around doing stuff. I wasn't trying to beat it. I was just playing around on his save. And I went into this mission, and I came in here, and I tried to do the slide, and I fell and died. It was like, oh, it doesn't... I lost it live, and it doesn't start me back at the slide. Or maybe the DS version does, but... I remember feeling very sour about dying, and then I think I turned it off. I think I stopped playing there. Which is very past me. Which, it's stuff like that that makes me wonder how I had the patience to 100% Jack and Daxter when I was a kid. That was the same kid who couldn't do the blooper racing, you know, the red coins on the blooper in Sunshine. Up arrow. Well, what's up, Doc? Forget the the button there. Because it's like I was playing banjo, and that had it on, like, X. And then I go to ukulele, and it's click the left thumbstick. Oh, you're a 1-up. Oh, that's what's up, Doc. 1-up, Doc. Oh! Got flattened by my by my hip drop. Oh! There's the star. Well then, I don't have to wonder. But you know what I do wonder? Aside from where's the caveman? Why do they want that one to be the first? Why do they want the first star of that world to be you going into an entirely separate cell? Little Lost Penguin. See, this should have been the first one, because it lets you explore the level. You know, it's centered around exploring the level, because you gotta explore the level to find the penguin. Hey, what's this sign say? Hello? Warning, cold crevice below. Or crevasse. This is the one with the wind, right? Oh. Ooh. Whoa. Hey, I wonder. Not that. Ow. Hello, Mama Penguin. Egad, my baby. Have you seen my baby? Well, I haven't seen Professor Egad either, but maybe I can help? She's the most precious baby in the whole wide world. They say she has my beak. I just can't remember where I left her. Let's see. I stopped for herring and ice cubes, then I... Oh, I just don't know. Alright, those are my hints. Herring and ice cubes. This is a warp, right? This is a warp? Yeah. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, how are you supposed to know that's there? Because it's supposed to be a secret. That's how you know it's there, is that you don't. Let me get these coins. Hello, are you the right baby? I forget. Whee! All the way down the slide with the baby! Oh, don't fall off the ledge. Yeah, I guess I didn't say why I jumped off that cliff with reckless abandon. Was I think in this game, if you land in sand or snow, you don't take fall damage. I know in Sunshine you don't take fall damage if you land in snow or sand. There is no snow in Sunshine. It's Sunshine. Sunshine is summer. You know, hey, wait. Hey, so Super Mario Sunshine is a very summery game. How come they don't have a Mario that's based in winter? Where's Mario's winter vacation? I'm gonna see that, you know, a Mario game that's all about, like, exploring some cold island. Like DK Mountain or something, you know. DK Mountain from Mario Kart Wii, where it was snowy. And DS, I think. At some point, the climate in DK Mountain changed, and it went from a volcano to a snowy mountain. And then DK set up a snow lodge. A ski lodge. You found my precious baby! Where have you been? How could I ever thank you, Mario? Oh, I do have this star. Here, take it with my eternal gratitude. Can I get some gratitude crystals, too? I'm not going to give them to Patro. I just want to eat them, because I think they're candy. I'm pretty sure. And so are Starbits. That's why Lumas like to eat them. It's because they are food. Woohoo! I had another train of thought there that I feel like I left unfinished. And I don't remember what it was. Well, okay. This was... It said big penguin race. Yeah, there we go. It's this one. Back to the slide for some reason. Hey, Mario, buddy. How's it going? Step right up. You look like a fast sledding kind of guy. I know speed when I see it. Yes, sirree. I'm the world champion sledder, you know? What do you say? How about a race? Ready? Don't go! No. Go. Don't get a head start, dude. Yeah, I think I know. I think I know what I wanted to say. I don't think it's a bad design decision that the first star you're expected to get is the slide, because that's just what you're expected to do. not what you have to do, because it's Mario 64. It's open. You don't have to get the stars in order. I could have got the baby penguin first if that's what I wanted to do. But I think it's weird that the first in order is something that's entirely it basically takes place in its own world. Gotcha. Take that, you rubber band and penguin guy. Give me my prize. Give me my prize. You broke my record. Unbelievable. I knew that you were the coolest. Now you've proven that you're also the fastest. I can't award you a gold medal, but here, take the star instead. You've earned it. Thanks, Boggy. Wow, I got 48 coins without even trying. Well, I would say that means the coin stars are going to be easy, but it also involves going on the slide, and the slide is not. Frosty slide for 8 red coins. Well, that name makes me think I need to go on the slide, but then I immediately see this red coin here and think, maybe not? Oh, and I know there's down there. Wait. Let me go up there first. You know, up there with the bacon. Oh, come on. I think what's happening is, yeah, you can't backflip while holding the thumbstick. And what was happening there? I have no idea. Felt like Mario was gonna like pull out some kind of item. Like he suddenly triggered an idle animation, but yeah, you can't tilt the thumbstick while trying to do a backflip, which I can do in like basically every other game I've played, including Banjo. In fact, I think Banjo even kind of required you to hold... Oh, this is probably the slide they meant. They kind of required you to hold before you take off, so you could get enough momentum to go that direction. Speaking of go that direction, I want to go that way! Go that way! Go that way! That way! Oh, okay. And it wasn't even the place I expected to be. Whoa, no! Snow! Yeah, I was right. If you fall into snow or sand, then that happens. You just get stuck for a moment. You don't take fall damage. I wonder how many people know about that. Is there one up on the roof? Wait, let me try to triangle jump like in Sunshine. Yeah, neat. Except it's not... I can't do it anymore. Excuse me. Yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. Cool, mountain. Boing! Ow! Dude. Can I kill the snowman? I'm dying now, so I don't want to try. Can that snow? What are those snowmen called? They're like Mr. Blizzard, I think. Because that's one of the bosses in Sticker Star was Mr. Blizzard. Let me try to get the bomb. Okay. I'm not surprised that happened. That is a tiny platform, and Mario does have momentum. Press this step for 8 red coins. 1. Now we're picking up red coins, and not counting how many looks it takes to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop. Doof! That sound effect is hilarious. Whee! I'm gonna go all the way down this time. Whee! Backwards! Freaky. I'd be freaked if that were real life, sliding backwards. Well, maybe not a whole lot. I don't know. I guess sliding backwards is less frightening than riding in a car backwards, which is what I was thinking of. Okay. Every death is just me learning something. Learning to watch out for something. Get down. Get down. Slippery. I need to go down here. Because there's one over here. See, I remembered seeing you earlier, so it's a good thing I went this way. Oh yeah, there's the snowman. Who's not Mr. Blizzard, I think. You could, like, give him a body. Oh no! Talk about out-of-body experiences. Almost look like that says experiments. My body has melted away. Have you run into any headhunters lately? I could sure use a new body. Ooh, my face might freeze like this. It is frozen like that. Ah! Was it as funny for you as it was for me? Because I thought that was a pretty funny fall. Maybe not the screaming. Yeah, I know screaming at games is kind of old hat for what's considered funny on YouTube nowadays, but I like it. I mean, maybe I don't, like, actively seek it out. It's like, oh man, where's all the people who scream at games? Where did they go? But, you know, I think screaming can still be funny. I think people are too quick to dismiss... Not you. Too quick to dismiss things that aren't funny just because most of the time it's not funny. What? Why were you going that... Oh, man. Well, I'm safe. I slid into safe. Or slid into home. I was trying to make a baseball joke. Slid into safe. Man, like fart jokes. People are always quick to go, oh man, fart jokes are not funny. But they can be. They just need to be thought out. And the problem is, like, 99% of fart jokes in TV and movies are not thought out. It's just like, oh, this character ate a bowl of beans and now he's going to fart a lot. Oh, that's funny. Except it's not, because the connection of, oh, beans make you fart, that's not clever. It's not well timed. It's just, oh, this character's going to fart now. You know, like Wario farting in, like, Smash Bros. As his attack. It's like, that's not funny, because it's... There's no context to it. It's just, oh, Wario farted. Oh, he's farting to attack. I mean, I guess that's the context, is it's his attack. What do I even want the cannon for? Like, over there? Is that where red coin is? Oh! Well, I'm dead. I'm game overed. Game over. As long as the cannon stays open. I'm gonna pull on your nose for getting a game over. That's your fault. You're the one who didn't athletic right. Nah, whatever. It's almost 10 o'clock, so I should probably end soon. But I should at least finish getting the 8 red coins. I started that, so I should finish that. And then next time we can do Bowser. Woo! Oh! Don't get in there. Alright, 4 more lives. Means 4 more tries. And getting all the red coins. So slide on down here. Carefully, don't slide all the way down. Where does that slide all the way down to? Is that the bridge at the end of the... Yeah, okay. I think there's an easy way to get to that ledge over there that I was trying to get to. I don't know it. Ah, too far. Get up. Come on, get down with the sickness. Man, this is the gift that has been given to me. Which is unfortunate, because that's not what I'm looking for right now. I'm looking for red coins. Don't slide off the ledge. Is there anything over here? Ooh, yes. But that's... the rest of that's death, yeah. So don't. You know, it's interesting to think that every 3D Mario... I mean, the cannon did not stay open. I guess I have to get a star first. With the exception of Sunshine, maybe, because invisible walls. Every Mario game kind of has... Actually, no, I just thought Odyssey doesn't either. Doesn't really have that. But it's cool to think that this game and like the two Galaxy games both have explanations for why the worlds that you play are limited. Like like you could look at this as like, oh, it's like it's just floating random place in a void. Like, why, you know, this isn't a real world. It's like, you're right. It's not. It's a creation of Bowser that he used with the stars. I realized my tone of voice there was sounding kind of condescending. You're right. It's not. That's not what I meant to say. You the red coin over here? Hello? But yeah, it's not supposed to be like its own entirely separate realm or continent. It's just a creation of Bowser based on a painting. Ah, which is cool that they even bothered to think of a reason why what you see is all you get in terms of exploring the worlds. And it's also cool to think that they're limited because they're based on paintings. I mean, I guess you could argue, like, oh, why is, you know, insert level here that you don't enter through a painting? Why is this limited? But, you know, hand wave, whatever. Just don't think about that, sweeping on the rug. Get out of the snow. Nope, slip slide, no! No! Slip slide into the wind! Into the wind! Into the wind! Into the wind! Let's hope that this is the most trouble I have with any red coin star. Get off the fence. Make up your mind, Mario. Okay, don't slide too far down. Remember what I said about every death teaching me something? Well, now I'm starting to learn that I really don't like that one cliff. And I should be more careful there. But I am trying to be careful. I'm not intentionally trying to slide off the ledge. You know, that's the frustrating thing about, you know, when you keep making the same mistake over and over. And it's like, I am trying to be careful. I'm not intentionally trying to make that same mistake. It's just happening. Or I guess I should say that's the frustrating thing about mistakes in general. It's just like, you know, even when you're being your most careful, they can still happen. Or like, you know, trying to do like a really hard part in a game. It's like, I'm focusing as much as I can and I still can't get it done. And that's frustrating because I'm doing the best I can and it's still not coming out the way I intend for it to come out. See, now I'm jumping off on purpose. Come down over here. This is not where I thought it was. So I guess you can kind of ignore that comment about coming down here on purpose. I meant to say coming down here on porpoise. What is the porpoise? I don't even know. But what I do know is that there was no porpoise involved when I came down here, so... I will actually ride this ski lift all the way to the top. Too bad I can't ride it all the way up to the break room. And I'll tell you about that time I saw a deer again. Oh, hey, there's a red coin. Okay, 2 more. Did I get that one that was like... slide off that one ledge to get to it? I don't even know. Oh, there. Yep, there's one over there. Now, where is the last one? Well, I'm probably not going to find it by going up this way, because I can't go up that way. It's a slide. Okay, you can stop sliding now, Mario, please. Oh, I see it. There's the last one. Right? I'm on 7. Alright. Come here, you. Oh, shoot, it's over there. What is the easiest way to get over there? Okay. Well, the best way to start, I suppose, is to go up. Ooh, wasn't sure I would make it under that guy. Excuse me. Other people need to use this bridge too, you know. Oh, wait, I can't go all the way back up. I can... It's the slide. I mean, I can try crawling. It's gonna take forever, though. Okay, where's the slipperiness start? Oh, it's too steep for Mario to crawl. Oh, the whole slide is. Oh, it's just like those slopes in Banjo. Right, you know, you would think you could go up it because you can go up other ways, but it won't let you because it doesn't want to let you. I guess I'll go back, make my way back over this way. And, you know, around the broken bridge, because I assume that's where they want you to go. Hey, there's a sign. I could probably read the sign. That's probably got a hint. That's why I've been reading the signs. Warning! Cold, cold. Oh. What's that sign again? Oh, okay, there's a below here. Wait, if I... No. Not ready to go down yet. Okay, let me get the camera the most comfortable I can. Ah! Well, I tried. Nope, that doesn't go up high enough either. Alright, the warp! Just need to make sure I don't slip all the way off at the end. You know, whenever I say slip off, makes me think of Slipknot. And then I want to make a joke about not slipping. To, you know, I should slip not and OT. But I know that doesn't work. So then I'm like, well, you know what, there's a joke. The pieces are there, but I can't assemble them in a way that would be funny. That people would realize, like, oh, I see what you did there. Okay. Slow down. I don't really know where to get off this slide, but I have an idea, which is why I'm taking the slide to begin with. I mean, I guess it kind of is the only safe way down. Aside from just, like, blindly jumping off the side. No! Alright, I'll go down this way then. Man, I don't want to go across the bridge with the snowman again. But there's no ski lift. Ah. Oh, you know what I just remembered exists? That. Excuse me, I didn't mean the burp. That was unintentional. That's how people get around quickly, isn't it? They do that. Hey, the snowmen are out of sync now. Which is good, because it makes crossing the bridge easier. Can a good long jump make that? Yeah, there we go. Now I'm a professional. Is this where I think it is? I just want to confirm. Yeah, it's that slope I was trying to reach, but going down the slide. Okay. Nope, get down. If I press the right button, that's what will happen. There we go. Finally, after like 20 minutes. Probably not actually 20 minutes. There we go. All 8 red coins. Frosty slide. That's half of that world done. Mario is not amused. Just kidding, he is. Because he's Mario and he's happy. He's always happy. He's always amused by everything. He's a lighthearted guy. That's what I was saying before. Anyway, that's going to be it for tonight. Thanks for watching. See you Wednesday for more of this. Man, I'm surprised it got like... Well, I guess I can't say like 3 worlds done, but I've done about as much as I can do in 3 worlds. So, you know, I gotta come back to 2 of them because they need caps. And the camera's automatically zooming in on Mario for comedic effect. But yeah, I'm a little, you know, this was going fast for Holtzgus, but he knows what he was doing. Knew what he was doing. Gotta get my tenses right there. Yeah, he knew what he was doing when he was doing his LP. So, his, so I just got mad at myself for saying LP out loud. It's like, man, let's play. It's the same amount of syllables. Yeah, he was doing like, well, basically 1 world per video, but, you know, in the beginning he was turbocharging through everything. But I didn't think it would be that fast for me, because I don't know what I'm doing. I have not played these levels a whole lot like he has. So I'm kind of surprised at how quickly things are going. Anyway, stop rambling now. More Mario Wednesday. Bye.